Hello and welcome to the Futro Hidden Movie Gems podcast. I'm your host, Hi Spiker Christensen. Never mind. Leave me alone. Stop telling me what to look at and how to see things. I think that's an actual quote from this movie. And we've got Jordan
I,
Christensen on the podcast.
I think the correct quote is leave me alone and get your own life.
Seriously. Man, you called us. Never mind.
Never mind.
Cameron and Mickle on the podcast.
I literally had my quote, but I forgot it. Oh yeah, you can't keep getting away with this.
Can't keep getting away with this. You
Yeah,
can't keep getting away
you
with
think
this.
being blind is gonna save you? Yeah, it always saves me. You know that if you saw how they treated me, and the way that they treat her is with care and worry.
Kindness, love. I can see how it could be
I love the first
patronizing a little
agent
bit.
is supposed to like seem like really like patronizing, and I'm like, dude, she literally is probably interacting with people who's like, I dropped my keys.
Yeah.
Where are they on the flour? Oh, right in front of you to the left. And she's like, I know the door handle's right there. I'm locked out. I'm like, you called a blind help hotline and you like are mad at her for giving that first bit of advice.
Yeah, dude, let's talk about how likable our protagonist is. This is actually part of the reason why I wanted to talk about this movie. But anyway, let's get into it. So, for those listeners, today we are reviewing C for Me. This movie came out in 2021, and the plot synopsis is when blind Sophie cat sits a secluded house, thieves break in. Her defense is Kelly, an army vet who helps her survive. More like I don't know. Survive's not the right word. Like more like John Wick murk all these guys.
Seriously.
She had better aim assist than I don't know most
Well, they and that I
most
literally thought
famous
of the
movies.
character from I think it's the fourth one, right? That there was actual blind guy. Remember he
Yeah,
had the little
freaking Ip Man comes back or
yeah.
whatever his name is. He's blind, and that movie is somehow more believable than this. Guys, let's get into. That's what I kind of wanted to talk
Well,
to you.
what's his name? Because I was thinking about I'm like the other blind man from what's the creepy one in the swing?
What
No, hot, no,
creepy one in the
it's the one
swing?
where he's impregnating people with the turkey beast.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The Don't Breathe.
Don't
Yeah, because
breathe.
he uses a gun too, but he misses like every shot. The only time he gets the shot right was when he grabs him and then holds the gun to his head. This is like ex-military too.
Yeah,
No,
let's not put
Jordan,
this on the same
Jordan, she was
caliber
giving him
as
direct. She was giving her directions to the left. Okay, split the difference.
Split the
Headshot.
Difference.
What?
Split the difference. Boom. Direct hit.
Yeah, it's literally like in zombies when you have like the headshot perk and it's just the
Oh yeah.
Auto aim
moment you
assist.
scope in, it just automatically goes to their head.
That's right, dead shot.
Oh, freak, dude. This movie, see for me, this is perfect. This is like peak like
Palate
hysteria
cleanse.
about women empowerment and all that stuff, but we got to get into it. So, this movie, like I said, was written by Randall Okita, and it was written by Adam York and Tommy Gushui.
And boy, should they not get more work.
And the stars Kim Coates, Jessica Parker Kennedy, and Laura Vandervoort. Okay, so
I know. Is it
goes like,
horrible if I was actually rooting for the guy with the drill? I was rooting for him
oh,
to
he's my
shoot her.
favorite. He's my favorite character in this
I
movie
know. I was like, you got her, you got her. And then he was like almost reaching for it. I'm like, come on, shoot her.
with the taser. Get it? Come on, dude. Come
Was
on.
it a taser? I thought it was a gun.
It was a taser. You hear it
What the
clicking at the
heck?
end.
He should have got the taser. At least tased her. He wasn't gonna
I thought
kill
he had
her.
a gun.
I thought it was a gun too.
Nah, you hear it clicking. It's
Mm.
Uh,
um,
See, he wasn't a murderer, but she
yeah, he's just
is.
gonna taser so he can get off scot-free. He
I
already
think she
begged
got
for his
blood
life.
hungry after that first kill.
Dude,
She's like,
she's
oh
literally
yeah.
Daredevil, bro. She can just like sense the
Yeah.
moment she hears a sound, she's like,
Well, I was gonna
I can
ask
hear
you
your
guys, like,
heartbeat.
what other like disability home invasion movies would we do? You know, like we already
Yeah.
got Hush, we got Wait Until Dark, which is a far superior movie.
Yeah. Wait until Dark Cameron said is the best. I would agree, even though Midnight is a really good one.
I want to
Midnight
see
is
it. I
good.
haven't seen Midnight, but then like I was just thinking
What?
like,
We
how
reviewed
good would
Midnight.
have we
Yeah.
Yeah.
Midnight?
Remember they were in the police station and he's standing
It's
there
the
and he's
deaf
like,
Korean girl and her
Oh,
deaf
it's a
mom.
foreign film.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I just forgot. I was like, what is midnight? I'm sure. Yeah, I just can't remember for the life of me what the title was. I guess yeah, midnight was the title. It's like I can't remember a single quote from that movie, but
Well, and Wait Until Dark's probably a better comparison because she was also blind. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
But that was
Yeah, but I was
also
just
more
thinking like, wouldn't
believable
it be great
because
if they had one like with like a lady in a wheelchair or something, and she could just like throw herself down the stairs and like murk all the people with her like
gosh.
her
No,
wheelchair.
but see, but Wait Until Dark was more believable because it was her home, so she knew it best.
Amen, dude.
Whereas this, and that's why I was so interested just from the trailer. I saw the trailer probably like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, and I told Jordan, I was like, yo, this trailer looks really interesting. I was like, you have to check it out. And then I saw the reviews when it came out, and it was horrible. And I was like, maybe don't. But then I was
Which,
like,
which movie you talking
eh,
about, Cameron?
see for me.
see, for me,
The reviews are
Cameron.
pretty good. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, maybe on Rotten Tomato for the critics, but not for audience. I don't
Yeah,
think.
audience and IMDb, it was like always around the 5 range, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeesh.
So
And
if
so
you
that
see
was
it
the
around five, you're like, eh.
yeah, it usually means it's not. That's honestly like borderline the worst kind of movie because it's like the anything from the 2 to 4 range is great because then it's like
So
so
bad
So
it's
bad
bad,
that
good.
it's
it's like
good.
enjoyable. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's
this is
81
like
from critics and it's 56 from audience.
yeah,
Yeah, six and above is like the really good stuff.
Now,
But
what I
yeah,
wanted
anything
was
below.
like, oh,
yeah.
maybe
The
a
worst
horror
is that
movie
5 to 6
highly
range.
rated from critics and disliked by audience. Like, I love The Witch, which is one of those. But this movie, see for me, it's not like The Witch, or that's a cinematic masterpiece by Robert Eggers. This is like, some high school girl's fantasy. Like, oh, this is how I want a home invasion to go, you know? But just anyway.
Yeah.
I murder
Also,
all the men. She shoots four people, kills three men. She's blind. She she kills more people than like an average Bruce Willis movie. Like my goodness, come on, dude. Her kill count is ridiculous. What was
I
it like
know.
watching this movie for the first time and
And the,
rewatching for the
the
podcast? I
other
gotta hear you guys.
girl on the line, kill him, kill him.
I know she's like, pull the trigger. You need to kill him now. And I was like, this woman is
The
insane.
guy's like, I'm
yeah,
not
I'm
gonna
like,
kill you.
Have
I'm
mercy.
like,
I don't even know what's going on.
yeah, I'm
Shoot
like,
him. She doesn't know who he is. Like, just kill him. He's one of the
Just kill
assailants.
him.
It's like, you
I'm
don't
like,
know if he is.
I know,
You
and
have
I'm like,
no
this isn't even
idea.
like a police officer. This is like some chick who works on a blind people helpline, and then she's like,
Shoot him.
shoot him
Shoot
dead.
him.
I'm like,
Ask questions
I'm
later.
like,
Shoot
what
him.
was your resume
Now,
to
it did
get
make sense,
here?
though, because we found out she's from Florida, so that tracks. Like, if we're being honest, but like, and she
No,
plays
but
video games. You know how violent, playing video
seriously,
games make you
I mean, it
tortured.
practically she practically was playing an FPS shooter
She was,
with
yeah.
Yes,
her. She
that's
was literally like, it was like a voice command FPS.
She's like,
Um,
this is the best excitement I've had all day. Shoot him, do it. And it's like,
now
I guess
reload,
I'm gonna do
reload,
this, but who cares?
switch
Seriously.
mags, switch mags,
I know. I'm like, does
throw
the
a
blind woman
flashbang.
have
Like,
culpability like in this? Like, what would the trial look like? Well, you see, Your Honor, they were using this app called See For Me, and she told her to shoot this assailant. Did she know anything about the assailant? No. She said shoot on sight. Shoot, like shoot
don't
him.
and don't companies like record that kind of crap? They probably have it recorded.
100%.
They're like watching it. What
Definitely
the
for
fuck?
quality assurance, yeah. And like,
Shoot,
Like, I don't know if I need to tell you this, but we don't advise our blind recipients of this app to murder people they're with, typically. My
yeah. But
gosh.
I can get into what it was like first, since I was kind of the one that
Yeah, let's hear
was
from it.
the reason that Jordan bought it. But yeah, I saw the trailer forever ago, and I was like, it was right around the same time I saw another movie that had like a AI assistant. Oh,
Companion.
Do you
yeah,
like this or Hush better? I'm just curious, Cameron.
I
I mean,
remember liking
they're
Hush. I
both.
did not care for
I
this
did
movie.
not enjoy Hush. I needed to
I
watch
didn't
Hush in a
either.
group because the
Yeah.
worst part was I watched it alone and I was like, this movie's so dumb. It was just really unbelievable. Like I loved how like freaky and like psycho the guy was. Like he was like Loki enjoying it. Like that part
Yeah.
was like the best part. But then just like the fact that he like breathes on her neck and she's like, got him right where I want him. I'm like, come on. Like,
It was better
I don't know.
than this. She's just like,
Yeah.
make a sound, I dare you. And I'm gonna call the phone using somebody
Yeah.
else's phone and dial the number. Like, how the fudge are you
Yeah.
making
But
calls? I couldn't
Who
even make
who
a
does the
call with
call?
my phone.
Is it cellular when he calls them and then he jumps out and shoots him. It is cellular, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
right.
Anyway, sorry, keep going.
Yeah, I forgot that that movie existed. But it was just one
Cameron,
of
how
those that
could
you
you
guys
forget the
always
cinematic
watch, and
masterpiece
I would
Cellular?
always try to walk in, and then mom would always kick me out because it was PG-13. I would always try to walk in when you guys are watching silly and shit.
Too much language, Cameron.
Yeah, there's something.
But
It's a day
anyways,
spot, you
so
fudge.
I was kind of nervous. I saw that Jordan had bought it, and I was like, "Oh, I want to watch it." And then I saw that somebody had been watching it. I was like, "Oh, I wonder if Jordan's checking it out." But I was surprised that you were checking it out, Ty.
Yeah, Ty.
And then,
I'm always down for a 90-minute thriller, like
and,
always.
and then, like, yeah, 5 minutes in, I told Allie, I said, "Well, it looks like we're rooting for the bad guys in this movie." As she was driving to the place, I was like, "Talk about the most unlikable protagonist I've ever seen." Oh my gosh.
What did Allie think? You need to share her thoughts.
Yeah, she just thought it was like she also didn't like her, and she was like, and I agree with her because we were like, did she learn like anything? And
No,
like,
no,
she still
No,
stole the money, but it's
Eclipse,
like,
she
the
stole some
eclipse
money
why
just
so
would
she
you
saved
could
her
afford the
life.
skiing.
here?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
I'm
only
like,
reinforced in her beliefs that she deserves to steal money from people that worked hard
yeah, well, yeah, it was
because
just
they're
it was like
rich for some
the
reason.
like the best part of the movie. I guess I won't get into my two favorite things, but just overall, I was just kind of like, it took so many twists and turns that I was like, this is not the turn to take. Or they would like half take a plot
Yeah.
twist and
Yeah.
then like backtrack, like, wait, I don't know that we want to go that way. Because it was like,
Right.
no, yeah, I'm in. And then it was like the moment the chick was like, okay, no, and she's like, oh yeah, there's two of them. And I'm like, wait, I thought you were in. What? And then it's like, I was gonna take the money. And then it's like, oh, okay, she redeemed herself. And then it's like, oh, I still took the money, but I felt bad about it. It's like, what is going on? And like I could tell they were like it was so show don't tell. Um um
Well,
yeah.
that's very inconsiderate, Cameron, because they need to tell in this movie because our protagonist is blind. So they
No,
really should
it
tell
was
him.
so tell don't show. They were literally like laying it on so thick that like, oh, she has issues and like needs to trust people. And then like towards the end she didn't even end up trusting people and like didn't end up like learning that she shouldn't steal. It was like,
She trusted the psychopathic shooter girl, remember?
yeah, I guess.
She trusted to shoot on
Breathe.
sight.
See, but that's the thing is, then when the battery went out, she still was like fine without it. I was
Yeah.
like,
I don't know.
what?
I don't know.
I'm, I'm
Didn't learn
like
to
that.
trust. Didn't learn. Yeah,
But
she's like, I trust people more now because I've killed three men.
yeah, I don't know.
I trust humankind now.
She like leveled up crazy fast. Like ding, 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 ding.
She seriously did.
Help me, I'm an innocent, defenseless woman. You're all dead.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
my
yeah,
my
I feel
my
bad for making Jordan have buy this.
yeah,
It
my
was a five
disbelief.
dollar bin. I'm actually having way more fun just talking about
Oh
it.
yeah, dude, this
Yeah.
was so worth it. Okay, Jordan, you get into what was it like watching this movie for the first time, rewatching it for the pod if you've rewatched it.
Well, I probably wouldn't have watched it at all if it wasn't for Ty saying, "Hey, let's review it."
Yeah.
So, just because yeah, the reviews were so bad, but yeah, Cameron told me to put it on my radar or just put it on the bucket list and then wait till it ended up in the $5 bin.
Mm.
Um, and I've been going through and cleaning out my collection, so this will definitely not stay in my collection. Thank goodness for hiding movies. So yeah, it's not good. I
Would you
mean, we
say you're gonna turn a blind eye to this movie?
oh geez. But yeah,
That was
movie
the other movie that I saw, or that I saw the trailer for both of these, and I was like, oh, both look interesting. It was Kimmy, and Kimmy, it
Kimmy.
was Zoe Kravitz, and it
Does
also,
that one have good reviews?
no, but I saw it, and it was also not good, and I think that's kind of what made me be like, I
Dude,
don't
we need
know.
to realize these movies were written in like in 2020, the
Yeah,
peak like wokeness and COVID
I
and
gave
yeah,
Kimmy an even worse score than this one. I gave it
yeah,
a 3 out of 10.
yeah. All right, so me watching this movie, I gotta say, like, I looked at reviews and I thought, ooh, a thriller with good critics and mixed audience. I was like, that's a good
Jordan, you need to
thing.
finish after.
Oh, I that was it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jordan finished. Yeah, don't worry, Cameron. I didn't cut him off. I'm not that cruel. Um, but yeah, watching this movie, like I said, I'm always down for a thriller because I've watched Dangerous Animals, which we'll probably review on this podcast when you guys finally see it. But like, I'm always down for like a 90-minute thriller. Especially with ones that like deal with, oh, like what if our poor defenseless protagonist has like another thing, like another disadvantage going against her. Like she's
Yeah.
blind.
Yeah, the concept in and of itself is so great. Like,
He's the only
the,
man to climb Mount Everest,
it,
but he's gay. Excuse me, he's gay. He's blind.
what is that from?
That's from a news. If you guys go on YouTube, just I'll send it to you. It's probably one of my favorite accidental slip ups. She's like, he's gay. Excuse me, he's not gay. He's blind. So funny. It's just like
Nice.
totally takes the win out of this achievement. What a funny mix up. But anyway, the what I found so interesting about this movie is I watched it. I too, Cameron was like, who am I rooting for? But then I was like, I honestly am so intrigued at how ridiculous they made this. Like I remember from the moment where she was even wandering around the house and they couldn't find her. I was like, this is just turning into Mr. Magoo. I kind of hope
Yes,
that like one of them
I
would like
literally.
fall down
Oh
the
my
stairs
gosh.
or get hurt on accident because it was just so unbelievable. She's like
Yeah.
walking around the house and she's
Yeah.
like, and then
With
the
her
guy's like,
flashlight on and her
Yeah.
screen brightness
yeah, and
max.
talking out loud
Why does
with
she
her.
have her screen brightness? Like she doesn't need
And
that.
yeah, and also
Right.
she's literally like, he's like 6 feet away, and she's like, he's in the room. And he doesn't hear that. I'm like, what?
I mean, he
Having a
did have a drill
conversation on the
going.
phone. I don't
He had
even
a
think I could text more quietly than this lady was supposedly talking
Yeah.
on speakerphone to her device. It was insane. So yeah, it just as it went on, I just started finding it
you know
funnier and funnier.
You know,
Like
it is
so
funny
bad that it's
now.
good
Now that
territory.
this just adds to the bloodlust of that girl because she's like, "No, don't leave. You'll die in the forest. Go back and
Yeah,
kill
get
them."
back into the house. Don't leave him there. The police will take him in for questioning. That's too easy for him. Yeah, dude. Okay, so let's get into this movie. Two of your favorite things. Let's hear from you, Jordan, first, and then Cameron.
There's just some funny moments where I'm like, that I rather enjoyed was when she's like, I look in my bag and I've got, like I'm also a klepto. And when they open it, I was like, oh, this is actually kind of interesting. Like
100%. That
he's
was the
gonna
first
be a
hook that
villain,
got
and I'm
me.
like, this is perfect.
I was
Like
like, let's go. I
this,
thought this
I'm
was
like, this film
interesting.
got good because I'm like, this is a horrible human being, and she's joining these evil
Yeah,
villains.
she's literally joining him. I thought we were going to get like a twist protagonist with the
Yeah,
police officer. I thought she was then going to be, or the lady on the call. I thought she would actually like leave there and like I'm an hour away and like she goes. That's what I thought was going to happen
Yeah.
because I thought they were setting her up. She was kind of a cool character. Definitely cliche with the video gaming and oh, I served tours and whatnot, whatever. Oh, and now I'm on this duty. Why? Like, did you make some mistake in the past? And again, it's vague and they didn't answer it, but I thought she was going to be our protagonist after a
Yeah.
minute. But no, no, no. She's just, yeah, hey, girl, hey, you're justified in all this. Stealing, getting that cop killed. Like, come on, dude. Like, you're a bad person. And at the end, she knows that she was in on it and is like, I guess we're just friends now that just chat all the time. Here I am in my
I
ski
know
class
that
from money
that
that I
scene
stole.
with her and the bag reminded me of the scene with the guy at the foot. What is it? And he starts walking normal.
Kaiser Sose
Yeah, and
Usual
he's
from
suspects.
Usual Suspects.
her with her it shows the lump and you're like, ah, she stole the money. The klepto. She just couldn't resist. It's just-
I know, but isn't her money going to be, or isn't her mother going to be super sus? Because she's like, well, we're going to have to get that money. And she's like, don't worry about it. I got it covered. It's like,
Okay, well,
lady, where'd you get this money
well,
from?
also, isn't the lady gonna like? Isn't the wife gonna be like, "Hey, so I had $7 million cash, liquid assets in my vault, and like 1.2 million is missing from it, and the only survivor was this blind girl."
Yeah, but Cameron, no
Hey,
one suspects the blind girl.
yeah, and she randomly just
No,
happened to add 1.2
let's not
million
forget
dollars
that
to
the
her bank
fourth
account.
villain that comes back in there, who is the ex of the woman that owns this place, and he's like, help police, come rescue me. And it's like, because what, the blind girl mowed all you down? And I was like, well, to his credit, that it is exactly what happened. But like, but I was like, who's gonna believe him? Like, this is insane.
What are you
Like,
See,
talking about, Ty? I've covered all my bases.
I've
see,
covered all my
okay,
bases. I'm
it
free.
if they could have upped it and made it fun like that, where she's like is on a blood spree, and then he's like,
Yes.
get me out of here. He's like
Yes.
trying to tell the police guy,
Everyone
"Need help."
underestimates her and she starts killing them. That's what I
Yeah,
was hoping for. I
yeah,
literally was thinking if this was cleverly written, we were going to have a moment where she starts to outwit these robbers. That's what I thought we were
Hmm.
going to get. But
Like
instead, she just
like
kills them all. And I was like,
uh
what a wasted opportunity. Because at the moment where she's like, I'll get rid of the police, I thought we were going to have a really clever cat and mouse where she's like,
like
no, no,
Wait
I'm
Until
fine.
Dark, because she does. She
The cop.
outsmarts the criminals.
And dude, that freaking lady, that cop lady, this is the reason why women shouldn't be cops. She's just like, what's going on in this house? It's like, I don't know. I don't trust you. And then she just kept nagging and nagging. And then eventually she got what she wanted. She got what she deserved. The beheaded covenant.
Oh my gosh.
I'm quoting Circle for those of you that
That
don't
is
know.
one of the best quotes of all time.
That's right, dude.
Your
The
life is on
beheaded
the line.
covenant.
Yeah, come on.
You used to beat your wife? Yeah, but she deserved it though.
Yeah, it's
We're
like
about to decide whether or not we
about to
kill you
decide
or
whether or
not.
not we should kill you or a random other
Sorry.
citizen. I think it's
So,
pretty clear now.
listeners, we're talking about Circle. Keep up with us. Anyway, this movie is insane because, yeah, at the end, she admits to the lady on the phone, which, like you mentioned, Jordan, these calls are definitely being recorded and stored somewhere in a database because
They
they're
always
helping
say
blind
that this
people.
call is being
Yeah,
recorded.
this
For
call is
There's
being
quality
recorded. I
assurance.
promise you they were,
monitored.
and this
Yeah.
video is being recorded. Anyway, it's like they literally she's like admits to doing the crime. She's like to her on the recording. So like, I'm not a good person. I tried to, and she goes, you can't blame yourself for calling the police. She's like, no, I was gonna take the money with them. And it's like confession right there. And then even if this lady had some semblance of good character, she would have reported this blind chick. I thought again we were gonna have this moment. Nothing. She's just like at the end talking to her. Hey, here I'm at my ski class with that blood money that I stole. Like, my gosh, and she's like, oh, that hill looks a little intense. And
Also,
it's like,
with all due
have
respect,
you just turned your eye to the crimes? Are you just turning a blind eye to the crimes? Maybe that's why the movie is all about turning a blind eye to crime for people. That's the theme. See,
the
people didn't
noble
catch it.
lie, Ty.
See for me, don't
It's
see for me
Nolan's.
all the bad that I do. See? Very interesting. We got the blind leading the blind here, dude. This is an insane movie. And real quick, a very insensitive review I found. It was like a fresh look at horror movies. And I was like, how dare you, sir? That is such a mean thing to say. That'd be like someone like me writing a review for Hush, and it's like my review falls on deaf ears or something like that. It's just like, it's so insensitive. A fresh look at horror. Stop it. You know what you're doing.
No, but seriously, if I, with all due respect, if I was asking somebody to babysit Missy and they showed up blind, I would say, with
I
all
don't
due
think you're
respect,
qualified.
yeah, like this is a new home,
Maybe she
an
doesn't care about her
animal.
cat. She's like, oh, it's fine. It had like a gluten thing. I'm like, do cats really have gluten things? That cat should be put down. It should be put humanely put down. I'm sorry.
Also, what person talks to their client like she does? She's like, "Oh, do you need help? Like, I can show you where that. I'm fine." And it's like,
Like,
okay, well, you're out
clearly
of a
you're
job now.
not. Yeah. I'm paying you to do a job. You talk to your employer very differently. No, I'm good.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I'm so
yeah.
thrilled to be working for you. Like,
And she's
I'm gonna
just
take
like,
good care
"I
of your
got it,
cat. I love
okay."
cats. I know cat CPR. You don't freaking fine. Leave me alone. It's like I'm paying you.
And also
You're
when she's
so
like, "Oh,
able.
it's in this room, I can show you." And she's like, "I know where that room is," as if and then she literally has to call 20 minutes later and say, "Hey, boyfriend, what's where?"
Cameron,
I'm
it's so
like,
funny you say that. I thought that that was a hint that she had scouted out the place. I really did, or something. And no, and it's so funny. I heard other reviews. People were like, "Oh, I thought this was about a burglar that was blind that goes into people's homes and steals stuff." And I'm like,
Mm.
that is a hilarious premise for a movie.
I mean,
It's very
it is.
impractical, but I do like the idea where she gets off because she's blind. A lot of people will turn a blind eye, pardon the pun,
But
to
yeah.
crimes that she commits, right? And
Like
I
like I
really
said,
think that
there's
that's an
things in
interesting
this that I'm
story.
like, oh my gosh, this is actually a really clever idea. But then
Yeah,
it didn't go like you said.
they didn't date. So
Yeah.
again, that
But that's
moment, I it caused me to keep watching. Was the moment where she's like, I'll lie to her," and I was like, "I'm stealing too," and I was like, "Ooh, interesting." Now we got no honor among thieves kind of story, and then it was just full bore. John Wick starts murking everybody. It was so
yeah.
dumb, and I was just like, "Yeah, wow, what a wasted opportunity." This movie like fell
Well,
apart.
and my favorite part of the movie was the husband. I thought it was a really fun twist that I'm like, oh, he's hiring like and I just loved how like over the top he was. It was just like because at that point we had already passed all like reasonable and sensibility. And so I just love that he was like, help me, they're people here, they're dead
Yeah, help
bodies.
me. I'm being attacked by a blind lady.
Yeah. Um, but that's like, just like you're saying, like
And
I
then
just
they come in and they're investigating. She killed all of them. I mean, I know it's what happened, but no one would believe it.
Yeah,
yes.
that's true. That's
Oh yeah, the
So, like,
blind
again,
lady
it
this
was the
guy's
shot all
blind
these
reasoning
lady.
people.
is all flawed.
Oh, see, that would have been a great him in court. It was the blind one, I
It's
swear.
just a blind woman. She murdered all three of them, and she's just like, "How could I possibly done that?" See, I was waiting for like
Yeah,
you
dude,
said,
she should have
Cameron,
shot
that
herself.
moment.
I mean, she got shot in the leg, so that's you literally just throw it on the ground and then be like, "Help! Help!"
I
And then
know. I
and
was
then they'll be
actually.
like, "Oh
It's
my
so funny.
gosh."
I thought of Strange Darling when I watched this movie. I was like, "Don't trust the one woman." Like that was the whole thing about that movie. It's like, yeah, women can lie too. I know this might be a revelation to some people, but anyway. Yeah. Do you remember Strange Darling, right? Or Cameron, did you watch that one?
I never saw it.
Oh, it's a good one.
Cameron. It's a
It's
good one,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Really, I
Um,
heard terrible things about it.
It has great reviews.
you might be thinking of Don't Worry, Darling, Cameron.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
you're thinking
Oh.
of a very wrong movie. No, don't. Strange Darling is an interesting one with Kyle Gallner. I actually highly recommend that. I think we did it on the pod, right, Jordan? Is that why we're not doing it tonight?
I don't think we did.
We didn't do Strange Darling? What the
Uh,
freak are we watching? What are we talking about? See for me.
I don't know. Yeah, good question, Ty.
I'll watch that one again, Strange Darling. We should watch that one. That's a good one. Anyway, uh so yeah, it made me think of that though. I was really hoping for that movie where she outwits the criminals. And again, they assume because she's blind, weak and defenseless because I love how she's like, how could I have I can't be a witness. I haven't seen your faces. Like she was manipulating them like that, which I thought was clever. She was always annoyed that everyone else pandered to her, and now she's like, this is the payoff. She like, see, I am capable, and she outwits these people. That would have been
oh,
clever writing, would have been a much more interesting story. She outwits the cop, all that stuff. But yeah, no, this movie is just morally awful. It's awful. It's not even
also,
ambiguous. This movie is just
talk
awful. These
about
women are
talk
bad.
about the word. Like he's literally like, play it cool, act like she helps you, and she could not play it worse. She's like, I'm not supposed to open the door." I'm like, yeah, that seems really nonchalant and like she's helping you. It's like you're refusing to open a cop or the door for a cop when you called 911.
Yeah,
Like,
I was waiting for her to say something clever like, "Sorry, I can't open the door because I can't see, I can't tell if you're an actual cop
Yeah.
or just
How do I
pretending
know
to be
you're a real
one."
cop? Like you could
100%.
be in.
Literally. And did she ever mention to the cop that she's blind? Literally, this entire time, she's just like, and I guess the cop probably figured it out when she flashed the flashlights in her and she's just like, but I don't know. Like it was just funny that she was like gonna try to play it off, and she like smooth talked these criminals, but couldn't smooth talk her way out with the cop. Like I I'm like, how do you not just say like, oh,
And
sorry, I'm
again,
just
there wasn't like an immediate consequence to it other than like the one guy walks out. This is the other thing that was so lame. The one guy walks out and he's like, "Oh, yeah, it's just me here. Arrest me." And then she like coats him in cuffs and I was like, "Where's this movie going?" And then like the other guy comes running out and boom. And she didn't immediately tell her, "No, there's two other men in here." She doesn't say anything. She knows he's arresting the one guy and it's like, "Look out, there's a trap." She doesn't tell him until it's too late. As soon as she speaks up, the second guy rushes in, subdues the cop and kills the cop. And I'm like, what was your plan here? Like you were playing the side of the villain,
well,
but then
that's
like
the whole
heard
thing
him
is
being
I
arrested and didn't think, let's step outside for a minute. I don't understand. Like
well,
there was
I thought
no
that was going to be the
reason.
interesting dilemma. Is I thought like, oh, where does she stand morally? And like, it was going
Yeah,
to be
is
like,
she more interested in
is
the
she
money?
actually going to like, is she just playing along with these guys to play along, or and like is going to like con them, or is she actually evil? I
Steal
thought
the
that was going
money
to
and
be
have him get
interesting.
arrested. That's what I
Yeah,
thought. And
but
then
then it's just like,
literally the other guy comes in and kills the woman police. The guy with the drill, he's like, "Oh, I didn't sign up for this." And he starts panicking. And then the other guy's like, "She would have arrested me for a breaking and entering. I would have gone to prison for maybe 6 months and we could have still made off with the money." And you're like, how was he supposed to know that that was your plan? Maybe he thought you were literally doing a distraction to subdue the cop. That's what I
yeah.
thought he
That's
was
what I
doing.
thought.
Okay, but see,
And he's like, "I would have gone to prison for 6 months
but
and everything would
also,
be fine." It's like
okay,
that would have been come a crime scene. The cops would have been swarming that place. They wouldn't have made off with the money. It was just the
but also, what
dumbest
I don't
thing.
understand is like she's not okay with killing some random cop, but she's okay with killing a bunch of like breaking and entering people. It's like, why does she all of a sudden like her moral compass like go back to good? Was like the moment they killed the cop, she's like, okay, now I gotta run, and then she's like, actually, I'm just gonna murder these guys.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Well, two things. I think she got a taste for the blood, and also that one lady was screaming, "Kill him! Kill him!"
Kill 'em
like
all.
in her
She had
ear,
her
just
conscience,
screaming.
basically. I'm your eyes, and you need to go. I haven't seen enough death today. And she was kind of, what would have been really funny too about her character, the lady that works at IC for me. I really would have liked her, like her day in the life, because you see her playing some video games with friends. I would have liked it if you showed her like answering calls. Don't do the video game thing. Have her do a bunch of calls where she's like helping people with very mundane tasks so she understands a normal day in her life. I think it would have done a get better job at rounding out her character because instead it was like I play video games, but then I have to do these dumb phone calls on the side. It's like I would have liked to see normal phone calls coming in and then this one kind of like excites her and like gets her. She's literally the guy in the chair, right, from Spider-Man, right, like the man
Yeah.
in the chair or whatever, but like she doesn't do anything like Jordan said except tell her she's
A
justified
murder.
in what she did and kill
He's just trying
more.
to
And I'm
subdue you.
like,
And he's trying
you
to he's
have
trying
an
to
unhinged
delay. Shoot him.
employee seat for me. You need to crack down on that and fire her, if
Yes.
not criminally prosecute her because
Yeah. Whoever's
she
her
encouraged
manager is gonna
one
have
of your
a
patrons,
interesting.
a blind woman, to take up arms and murder people that were in her house. And my favorite too, she would always be like, "Oh, they're dead. They're not moving." I'm like, she has no way of knowing that just based
Yeah.
off seeing someone in a video lying still for a minute. It's like he could be faking it. You have no way of knowing without checking his
I
vitals. Like
I
it's
also thought
insane.
it was like so funny that she, like at times where she couldn't see versus she could. It's like she couldn't see when she's walking around like pretty slowly, but it's like if she's in a dark room holding a gun, she can see perfectly. Like the chick on the phone, it's like, oh yeah, he's to your right, to your left. I'm like, bro, I thought you couldn't see very well in this room. Like what?
Yeah, yeah, it's nuts. So I'm asking you guys, is this movie so bad that it's good? If we cross that threshold? I would
It,
because
I
it stretches your imagination. Like there's no believability in this movie.
yeah.
It goes out as soon as the cop gets killed, and everyone's like, "Well, that's my plan. Why did you do this?" I'm like, I don't think this guy would have devised that plan, and I don't think he's being serious. I actually thought that they were going to start having some infighting. Again, so many missed opportunities. No bickering. Like even Panic Room had more moments of tension than this, you know? And it's like you already have a woman that's helpless and at a disadvantage because of her disability. And you could have had a character arc and a very interesting story about a woman that, again, using to her advantage, people underestimate her. I like that element of it, and they never use it other than like I guess she kills all three men or four men. But again, it's like it's not because they underestimate her; it's because she has a gun and just shoots them all. It's just like it completely ruins your character because like she got lucky shooting all these men one by one, and none of them could take her out. I don't know. They couldn't find a black woman
Well, and that
stumbling
was what
around in a
also
home that wasn't hers.
what
It's
I was
nuts.
hoping is I was hoping that the new guy, and I even told this to Allie when he showed up. I was like, oh, I hope he pretends to be a cop. Because like
Yes,
if because
anything.
he knew that she was blind, he talked to her on the phone. If he literally just says, because I wish he would have pretended to be a cop, and then he would have like said something and let it slip, and then she would have been like, wait a minute.
Or
Instead, he
even
just
just remembered his voice or something. Yeah,
yeah,
like
exactly,
anything
yeah,
where she's like, I remember voices because I don't have sight or
yeah.
whatever. You like it would have
But
been
she
so
remembered
cool if
people's
she had
footsteps,
used
like
yeah, it would have been so cool if she had used like a sense. They literally tease at the beginning when she's in the house. You see her feet, the woman's feet walk across the floor slowly, and she hears the cat, and you're like, oh, they're using a sensory thing where she's going to use her other senses to survive. Never happens. If anything, she fires a gun off so many times. I was hoping that her ears would be ringing, and she's like, "This is actually dangerous because the more I use the gun, the more I'm losing my hearing, which I need as a blind person." Anything to raise the stakes.
Ty,
Nothing. She
guns don't
just
make
one by
noise.
one
You didn't know that?
murders everyone. She's
they,
freaking
Guns are pretty
murderous,
quiet,
rage
Ty. I
obsessed
I fired an airsoft gun
crook.
one or two times. They're quiet.
You fired a gun. Yeah, you were wearing protection over your ears, both,
No,
both.
I was being facetious.
I've been to gun ranges. You wear ear protection, otherwise you're not going to hear things right. You're going to freaking hear ringing in your ears.
I also wish that the guy with the axe would have gotten at least one good swing in on.
Oh,
And
dude, chop a
maybe,
door, anything, the furniture.
yeah,
She
it got like
falls
stuck
over
in those
backwards. It's terrifying.
walls.
Like
Yeah,
moments
I
of
was like,
tension. Nothing. The guy's walking around out in the forest with an axe, and you're like, oh, yeah, let's go. Home invasion time. Nothing. And even the guy with the drill, I thought his character was going to have
also,
something.
what was that guy's purpose? The guy with the the axe? Like, was he just there to just be a loose cannon?
He's just more fodder, just more men for her to kill, so she can look so much more empowered.
Yeah, literally.
Every man that went down in this movie was in the name of the evil patriarchy and taking down that patriarchy. So,
Yeah.
my goodness,
But would we recommend?
yes, this movie's
Maybe in a
insane.
group, maybe in a group if you're like a the problem is it's not bad enough. There's good moments
Yeah.
that make you almost more disappointed, but not like this is so bad it's good. It's just like
I don't know.
disappointing.
This movie goes to so disbelievable. I think it is a comedy. I had a great time watching. I literally was laughing out loud every time she told her to shoot. She's like, shoot her and kill her now. He's like, your phone battery's gonna die, and I won't be there to tell you to shoot
And I won't be there to witness it, guys.
Yeah.
it. I need
Also,
this. I need to
also
see it.
talk about the worst
I
the
need to
worst
see the
battery
life
life
drain from
ever.
his eyes. Bring the camera up closer. Let me see if he's actually dead. Like,
Also, this is literally like the worst like police what's it called? Response time of all time. Normally when you call 911, it's like, okay, I get it, like it's not the best, but it's like she called 911 before, and then a police officer said, I need backup at this address. And then people come an hour and a half later. I'm like, what? It should have been more like scary movie where it's like, there's a white woman in trouble. Like I'm like, there's a cop who called for backup at an address and the people don't come for at least like 20, 30 minutes.
but then immediately assesses the threat and I don't know, doesn't do any, like, doesn't get the woman, a blind woman to safety. I don't know. Everyone's compromised. She's like, I liked that moment where she whispers to her, she's like, if there's something going on here, you can tell me. And then she's just like, no, it's fine. And then she literally gets the call. Hey, that call we were about? And then she still has the door open and she's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, well, she saw three perpetrators. And he goes, what did the caller look like? A blind blonde woman. She's like, oh, that's you. You're lying. It's
I know
like so dumb.
it reminded me it was like a worse version of Wolf of Snow Hollow. Sorry, but this is gonna bother me all night.
Yeah,
Would you mind standing to your full height?
standing to your full height. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's freaking Jake Gyllenhaal in Prisoners, man. Do you have children? I don't. No. Kicks open the door. Get on the ground.
I've seen so many memes with that. Like, did you watch the movie I recommended? No, I didn't like. He said, yeah. He's like, oh. He's like, I didn't like it. And he goes, and then it like shows him.
My favorite was literally like this clip. It's like when my mom helps me with my homework and it shows like some
Yes.
lovely woman helping her daughter. And then the other clip is Jake Gyllenhaal like strangling
When my dad does it, he
does
grabs him,
Malkian or whatever.
slams him on the
My dad
table.
helps me with my homework. You're stupid. He
Distraught.
slams his face down on the desk.
Dude, I
Oh, dude.
rewatched the scene from the car with Hugh Jackman this week just because I was like that scene is so amazing.
Oh my gosh.
The
Where
car
he's
scene.
My
yelling at
God.
it's my job, yeah.
Oh yeah, and the spike on the audio.
I know I couldn't hear what Cameron was saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
It like went out. You're like,
but that's literally what happened though in the movie. His audio spiked because I
was it really?
he
clipped.
like he like yelled
Yeah.
I'm sure they weren't expecting it, dude. He was like, I'm acting, man. I'm acting here.
because I'm pretty sure that like a lot of that he improvised in that
Oh,
scene.
for sure, yeah. Hugh Jackman's a true thespian.
And Jake's just like, all right, chill, man, chill.
Yeah. Hey, calm
Hey,
down.
hey, 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 hey.
Hey. Dude, I want to watch Prisoners again. Like, I want to watch like a true good movie because this movie, yeah, my gosh,
No, but see, but
making
that's
me lose
it's.
faith
I
in the
told Allie, I
institution.
was like, I'm kind of glad we watched this because it was a good palate cleanser. It's always fun to watch something like this
Yes,
to make you realize, like, oh wow, it actually does take a lot of effort and skill and talent to make a great movie. Just because, like, when you watch masterpiece after masterpiece, or just like a lot of great movies in a row,
get
you're just like,
sensitized. You're like, oh,
yeah,
this
you're
is
just like, oh, this is like every movie, and then you watch something like
that's
Hell's
so
Gate,
funny,
and you're
Cameron.
like, oh wow, it actually takes skill to make a movie.
That's hilarious.
That's so
Love
funny.
hearing
I'm the opposite. I've been watching so many bad movies. I keep questioning my like for movies. I'm like,
that. You're like, I don't even know if I like movies
I
That's
like
don't.
because
that.
Jordan, you're going through the same dilemma that I went through when doing the 100, dude. You need to just go on at least a couple month just
Yeah,
binge of the
yeah.
things you enjoy
Watch a masterpiece,
because
Jordan.
it becomes homework, Jordan. I literally
Yeah.
was doing that and I was like, after watching Amadeus and what's it called? All of those like in the Three Brothers or
Three
whatever.
Idiots, yeah,
Yeah,
the
Three
Idiot
Idiots. I was
Brothers.
literally like, ooh, I don't know that I actually like movies.
Yeah,
And then I've watched a bunch of animated Batman stuff and I'm like, oh yeah, movies are great. What are we talking
movies
about?
are
Yeah,
cool,
lately
dude.
you've been watching all sorts of animated. Nugget
I was
nerd.
cranking through that. But yeah,
Okay,
should we just get to that?
what was the last movie we reviewed? Was it Weapons, Jordan, or not? Did we do Weapons
What we do weapons? What do you mean?
on the
We haven't
podcast?
we
What was the
haven't
last?
reviewed weapons because we haven't seen it yet.
The last one
Oh,
we
you guys haven't
reviewed.
seen Weapons? Oh my gosh, you guys!
Yeah.
What was the
I
last movie
I
we
know
did?
I want to see it.
The
I
last one we reviewed was
budget. I don't have money.
Brightburn? No, we didn't do Brightburn on the pod. Did we? Yeah, we did Brightburn. I think
No,
that
No,
was the
we
last.
did not.
we didn't do Brayburn.
We didn't do Brightburn?
No, we you said let's do it, and then when Wednesday came around, nothing, silence, no text. I was like, I guess we're not recording.
Right. Yeah, sorry, dear listeners. We love you so much, but sometimes, personal life gets in the way, and
That's what happens
sometimes
when
there's just
these two run the podcast. I loved your
hush,
text.
Jordan.
You're like,
You
maybe
don't,
we
your
should
opinion
let
doesn't
Jordan,
matter here.
maybe we should
Oh,
let Jordan run the podcast again. No, 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 no.
no, 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 no. Absolutely not. Let's not get hasty here. Okay. How do I see like further back into my diary? Here we go. What was it? Was it The Rental? Was
The
that the
last one
last
was the
one?
rental. Yeah, the
Oh my
rental.
gosh, I've seen a few movies since then.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. Oh,
I'll,
listeners, if
I'll
you're
tell
still
you.
here,
I'll tell you the exact day we posted it.
The
Oh,
Rental.
but you didn't post it right away, did you? You probably
No, I
recorded.
think I saved it for a week. So either way, I think I
Oh,
remember
so it
what I
was on
talked
the
about around
Burbs.
that time. Yeah, because I think I mentioned Weapons, but I was
So
like, I'll save my
August
review until
6th.
we
So
watch
just
it.
go to August 6th, all the movies after that. So
Oh my gosh.
I know Cameron's probably gonna talk for an hour.
Quite a
Yeah,
few.
I'll try to be as
Jordan,
quick.
why don't you just tell people to find
Check
your
out my
letterbox?
letterbox, Jordo0.
You have to give us one movie that you liked recently.
Yeah,
All right,
dude.
well, you guys go first and I'll look.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Uh,
Cameron, do you have your list up?
yep.
Okay, go
Okay.
for it.
Well, so after many an hour, I finally finished the Batman the Brave and the Bold series. Um,
There's
I think
like
it's
three
Brave and
seasons,
Beautiful,
isn't there?
Cameron. Is it
yeah.
like morbidly obese Batman or
Yeah.
something?
No, it's the one that I was telling you about. That's like the comedic one. That's like the when he's like, "You wouldn't hit a
Self-aware.
lady, would you?" And he's like, "The fist of justice is unisex," and he
That
just
did
like,
make me laugh.
yeah,
Oh,
he just has like a bunch of silly lines.
I assume that's like a gem in a very otherwise uninteresting movie, though.
It's a
No,
show.
it's a TV show.
A gem in a otherwise very uninteresting TV
No,
show.
like I would say there's like at least like definitely a background show, and it's something that I'll like have my kids watch, because it's like fun. And it's kind of like one of those movies that like there's jokes for the adults, and that's why they kind of made this show so that the kids could watch it. It's appropriate, but then there's like adult jokes that kind of go over the head that are kind of fun. There's at least like two or three quotes a movie that I'm like, hey, that was pretty clever. Um, but overall, yeah, it's pretty good. It's like an 8 out of 10 as a series. It's not my favorite. I mean, I enjoyed kind of seeing funny Batman and just like a lot of the Justice League, but definitely not my favorite take on it. And I'm just about to potentially make the long commitment of starting from start to finish the Batman the Animated Series. So it's just really long, but I
You're
mean,
rewatching it, right? You've already watched it.
I've watched like a lot of episodes here and there growing up, but I
Not
just
from
want to,
beginning to end.
yeah, just because there's a lot of like that inspired a lot of even the comics later after that. And just Kevin Conroy's voice is like he is Batman.
Iconic.
Yeah,
Like
for
he'll
sure.
forever be Batman. It's just
Yeah,
and the same with what's his name for Joker.
Mark
Like
Hamill.
yeah, and their chemistry is just ridiculous. Like
Hmm.
it's just so good. And like every time I hear like I think of Joker, I hear Mark Hamill's voice. And
Mm.
it's so cool that Mark Hamill refuses to ever do Joker again now that Kevin Conroy's passed. He says like I'll never voice Joker because my Batman's gone.
Oh,
So
dang.
yeah, it's
That
kind of
almost made
because
me respect him just a little bit more, in spite of
It-
how crazy he's
Crazy
gotten
he's
lately.
gotten.
Yeah. But dude, you
Um,
can't blame him, dude. They killed Luke. His
that's
Batman's gone, dude. What does
that's
he
so
have
funny because
left?
that totally matches his character, Cameron. Because in I love Harley Quinn, it's like Harley Quinn realizes Joker is in love with
love
Batman
with
because
Batman.
they're so like they can't be away from each
Is that
other.
a real thing? Harley
Well, yeah,
Quinn
he's
gets
just like
Not
he's
jealous.
like he's like, Puddin, I would never pay more attention to Batman. And then he's like, oh, he's fighting. And then he like leaves her behind. It's really
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, just
That
that
is
they
funny.
they just can't
They
keep
can't
away
quit
from
each
each
other, yeah.
other. Yeah.
It's literally the Dark Knight. You're too much. I won't kill you because
Yes.
you're just too much fun. It's like such a funny line.
Yeah. But okay, anyways, so finished Batman the Brave and the Bold. And then have been watching a ton of Criminal Minds. I'm starting to burn out. Oh my gosh. I don't know how many more
Too
of those I can
repetitive,
watch, but
dude.
Allie
Dude,
loves it so much.
dude.
So
I'm gonna fly to
I just
Hawaii. I'm gonna download True Detective Cameron season one. Let's watch it together. So I'm
okay.
gonna watch it on the flight, although I'm gonna make sure that no one's around watching me watch the show. I'll get arrested. Flight
And
marshal asked
then
me to step aside.
um I also okay, so I've been watching a ton of things. I watched Green Lantern First Flight. It's an animated movie. It's really fun. It's essentially what the Green Lantern movie should have been with Ryan Reynolds. It's the plot that's taken from that comic, and it would have been so good. It's essentially that Hal Jordan is a firm believer that like the people who are the guardians of the gal or the guardians of the universe, they um like aren't powerful enough to rule it, and that you can't rule through like goodness of people. You have to rule through fear. And so then
Hal, he's not the one from Superman, right?
Sinestro. Because how Jordan is, he's just Green Lantern.
Kiss
Well,
my
I know, but
ass.
oh, okay. There's another Green Lantern. What's his name
His
from?
name's Sinestro, so he becomes the first ever to wield a yellow lantern ring. But it's the Green Lantern just in general. I think it's so hard to do live action. That's why I was pretty impressed with James Gunn's interpretation, just because I think it's such a sci-fi character. The Green Lantern world is such like more sci-fi than
Well, it
it
can be kind of goofy, like
Yeah, and it's
Ryan
just
Reynolds.
hard
So,
because it's like that can create anything of your imagination, and then it's like I made a hammer, and it's like that's the biggest thing
and
you
it
can.
only works in a James Gunn movie if they want to play it somewhat serious
Yeah,
because
and,
he
and
lives off goofy.
yeah, and the thing that's also always hard with it is like it's kind of finicky. It's kind of sometimes what's hard with Superman is like, oh, did he only not win that battle because he wasn't trying hard enough? It's like then why didn't he just try hard enough to like hold the ring? But anyways, it was pretty good. 8 out of 10. And then I watched Batman versus
I love you. Pretty good. 8 out of 10. It's just like
and then
that's like almost a masterpiece.
Yeah, 8 out of 10.
It's okay.
It's
8 out of 10.
I just really enjoyed the kind of the twist, and it was also pretty violent, and like people get like like split in half and stuff like that. I was like, holy fudge. Um, and then I watched Batman Ninja versus the Yakuza League, and yeah, it was fine. It was 6 out of 10, and
Oh, I was waiting to hear it. It was okay. 8 out of 10.
and
out of
then
10.
I watched Superman Unbound, which was pretty good. It's just him fighting Brainiac, and it was a 7 out of 10. And then I watched Constantine, The House of Mystery. It's
I
like
want to watch that.
it's a sort of a
Have you
short.
watched the live action with Keanu yet?
Uh-uh. Where
I
the
was
Drew
fuck?
wondering if it was
loves
part of
it.
the same thing, yeah.
Hmm. But it's crazy depressing. Oh my gosh, it's literally him being haunted. He like lives every single one of his worst or every single one of his best memories, and then it gets like all of the people that are there turn into demons, and then like kill him, and because he's stuck in an infinite loop to forever be tortured because he messed with the timeline.
Oh, there was an indie film, Ty. You remember that one where they had to keep reliving the last moment before they died, and it was like their worst moment in their life. What was that called? That was a weird one.
I think it
But
was wasn't I don't know why I'm thinking of Loki season one. Doesn't he keep getting kicked in the nuts before? Sounds pretty awful. I don't
no,
know.
It's a
but
different movie. It's all right.
Um, and then I just
Yeah.
watched a bunch of the DC showcases that were hooked with that. With that's the Last Boy on Earth, The Losers, and Blue Beetle. And then I watched Brightburn per Jordan's recommendation, and holy shiz, that movie is insane. Um, it's a good thing Clark was the way that he is, because man, if he didn't have a good heart, it would be a scary monster.
It's literally, yeah, like Homelander as a child. That's the boys.
Yeah, true.
It's
And
if
then
my kids had superpowers. Be
Don't tell me what I
terrified.
can't do.
yeah, but I mean, it was really enjoyable. It was 8 out of 10. And then I showed Allie Grave of Fireflies. She wept, of course. Actually, I don't know if she cried. No, I think she cried. Yeah, she cried when
Cameron
she
didn't lean over and taste the tears himself, so he cannot confirm that. Guarantee.
it's a 10 out of 10, of course. And then finally finished Avengers Confidential, Black Widow and Punisher. It's fine. I think Punisher's a really fun character, but just overall as a like a film was just
8 out
it's
of 10.
and then
It's fine.
I showed a group of friends Palm Springs, and uh I I am so desensitized. I forgot it was R, and I forgot that also there's like three sex scenes in like the first like 15 minutes. They don't show anything, but it's like it's on the screen for like at
Was
least
that the
30.
Andy Samberg one? The
Yeah,
time
like
travel? Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
I
Yeah,
still haven't seen that one. I need to see it.
it's really fun. It's
I think A
like
Map of Tiny Perfect Things was the one you probably could watch with a group, I would
yeah.
assume.
But I think Palm Springs is funnier. Not
Mm,
Map of Tiny Perfect Things is more wholesome.
yeah,
But they're pretty much like the same ish vibe. They're like
for
both
sure.
8 out of 10, like not as good as the original.
If
Um,
you love the Groundhog Day so much, you should check out Naked. It's on Netflix.
Naked. Okay.
It's got the one of the what's the guy from Scary Movie? Are they called not Wachowskis? What's the something brothers? The Wayne brothers.
Coen Brothers? Oh,
Oh, it's got
Wayne.
Marlon Wayans. Okay, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
definitely check it out. I love him.
Yeah, he's funny. There's a scene where there's two because he's just looking around, looking at couples because he's like having struggling with his relationship, and he's looking around, seeing everybody in love, and there's this like old couple making out. It's just so gross, but it had me laughing so hard. Oh my
That's hilarious.
gosh.
And then I also watched K-pop Demon Hunters because Ali's family was like really recommending it, and yeah, it was fun. Like I loved how much Ali loved it. Um, and yeah, like I thought the concept was pretty fun, but I felt like the finish was kind of eh.
Mm.
It was like a 6 out of 10 for me. And then I
Yeah, I
showed
can't get
Ali.
past the title. Like, I know I want to see it someday, but like everyone's
It's
like,
literally
"Oh,
just it's like Mitchell's versus the Machines, just not as good.
yeah." That's what I've heard, but I've also just heard like again, I can't get over the title for some reason. I'm just like, so it's a Korean pop band, but they actually hunt demons, and I'm like, I just have no interest. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing
Oh,
there that is calling to me. Like, I don't
Well,
know why. And like,
you
I
see it,
normally
Jordan?
would like, oh, it's funny because it's
Oh yeah,
like
what?
didn't you give it like
there's
one
this.
star, Jordan?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The reason
Oh,
I
you
saw it is
gave it.
because it was on the top of Letterbox. I looked through Letterbox. I'm like, oh, what could I watch with my wife? You know, that's
Yeah.
lighthearted. So.
So you watched it. You give it 1 star.
Yeah, because I really
The
like the
movie's not
tiger
great.
cat or whatever it was. I
So
just
there
love
was a.
how there's this pot that keeps falling over and he keeps having to like fix it because he's like OCD. He just every time he like can't resist. It's so funny.
So for
But
one joke, Jordan gave it 1 star, but
yeah.
that's all that movie has going for it. Or is it just not
And then
for
the
you?
boy band is pretty funny.
You could watch it with Mabel and she would enjoy it,
That's
but
what I've heard, but I'm like, again, I
I
just
don't know
have
that I
no
would enjoy
desire to
it.
show my daughter
Hazel
a movie called
loves it.
Demon Hunters. Like,
Hazel
anyway,
loves it.
there's an anime called Demon Hunter that's super violent and grisly and stuff. And
Mm.
again, I'm like trying to separate, like, oh, but this is like more wholesome, or it's like this is fine for a PG or whatever. I'm like, I don't know. I just think like the world is starting to head into a way. I know that
Oh
sounds
yeah.
silly, but like,
No, it doesn't.
yeah,
I
I'm
want
just
to talk
like,
about that
I don't want my
some
daughter
other
to know
time.
what K-pop is. I don't want her to know what demon hunters are. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather her watch Ghostbusters, you know? Like, anyway,
Ghostbusters is a scary movie. What are you talking
I
about?
It is
know, but
actually pretty
like,
freaky.
It
I'd much
scarred
rather
me
her
as a
watch
child.
that than
I
freaking.
I remember watching that in the Denali on the freaking little pop down DVD player.
And it was okay because we would all laugh at the scary parts and be like, see, Cameron, it's funny. And you're like, yeah,
Oh my
funny.
God.
Karen.
Yeah. And then I showed Ali Oscar, and I was the only one laughing the entire time, but it was still funny.
Did she
Uh,
like it at all or not?
she just struggles with that kind of comedy. It's funny. She kind of like, oh, I feel like Loki prefers like a Wedding Crashers kind of a crude humor versus like a
Situational.
like
Wholesome
reverse
humor.
Elise. Elise like hates the crude humor and like other things like that, whereas Ali like
But
prefers,
Elise was laughing really hard at Naked Gun, which is pretty crude.
yeah.
So,
Naked
But
Gun wasn't that
it's like
crude. There's
dumb
like
enough.
2 or 3 scenes, but Naked Gun overall was not.
He'll just say those lines and then let it breathe and then we'll go on. But yeah, versus like Wedding Crashers and stuff like that, like I would never watch that with like mom and
No,
dad.
yeah. No,
Like
Cameron,
Elise,
I'm with you. My wife surprised me. Like we watched like Neighbors, like all the Seth Rogen comedies. She thought they were hilarious. Like
yeah.
I was surprised because I was like, what? I'm trying to think. We watched like Neighbors, and we watched This Is the End, and we watched like one other movie, and it was like just so many crass movies.
because of
Although
the implications.
because, but now she's yeah, now she'd probably watch a movie like
Nobody's
that.
gonna
Like,
write
no,
me.
has no place in our home. But I'm like, it's so funny though.
And
But
then
yeah, I got her to watch those movies, and we had a good
and then
time.
because I had been forcing her to watch a lot of movies, Allie was like, "Can we watch one of my movies?" And it was The Other Woman. And
Sounds like a title. Oh,
I watched it with Tot recently too. It's fun.
yeah, it was fine. It was like a 5 out of
which
10.
one's the other woman? What is that one?
Cameron
Kate
Diaz.
Upton, Cameron Diaz, and
Is it Antonio Banderas and he has like three generations of women or not? It's or they all team up to get the
they
guy
all
back,
team
right?
up together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's literally John Tucker Must Die, except it's not
Yeah,
as
I saw the
John Tucker
ad.
Must Die is hilarious. I was so worried. I showed that to Grant and Elise like a year ago because I hadn't seen it since high school, Jordan. I was like, I don't know if this holds up, and we were dying laughing. It's so dumb, but it's so fun. Um, and yeah, I mean, the other woman, it was bad because like I always kind of struggle with movies with infidelity, but I was almost on Jamie Lannister's side. I was like, man, if my wife was as annoying as that, man, I get it. Because she's like the most annoying protagonist ever. She's just like nag, nag, nag. But yeah, I don't know. And then I showed Allie Monsters vs. Aliens because she had
He
never
probably
seen
worked part-time on the C for Me app, dude. Kill him! Kill him!
Seriously. And then showed Allie Monsters vs. Aliens because she had never seen it. I was like, "You've never seen Monsters vs. Aliens?" I was like, "This is a classic." Um, and Jordan, that was the movie,
Cameron likes giant women too. I don't know what it is. Dude, when
dude.
I
Yeah,
was younger, I did too. I don't know
she's
what it is.
dude,
It's
she's
so
so hot.
What?
I'll stand by that, bro.
Wait,
Like
I'm sorry. What is there's
Reese
movies?
Witherspoon, she's the giant
Susan,
woman.
Well,
Susan from
I know that, but you said you had a thing for two for the same women or another movie starring
No,
a
this
giant
movie,
woman.
yeah, for whatever
Oh,
reason,
okay.
dude, Reese
her in
Witherspoon.
this. Yeah, she's fine. And then also Bob, dude, Seth Rogen is just so funny.
Yes,
I'm
Bob's the
falling
best.
down,
Next thing
guys.
I'll expect Cameron will be like, "Yeah, and the bunny from Zootopia, fine."
Gentlemen, I
Babs
may not
Bunny.
have a brain, but I have a plan. Just so many silly lines in that, and the
Mhm.
voice acting crew is ridiculous. Like they literally have so. It's crazy how old movies kind of like that, like DreamWorks and Pixar and Disney, like all of them would have like I'm like this cast is like a Christopher Nolan cast, and it's like some like hour 15 like animated movie about like love. I'm like, how did you get all these people on this? This is crazy.
Dude, you want to be part of that merchandise, dude. Any movie for kids where they're gonna make plush animals and it's gonna go on tour, dude. The bad guys, if you're part of
Oh
Shrek
yeah,
or
like
something, yeah,
Kung Fu
you're
Panda.
set
It's
for
got like
life.
Gary
Kung Fu
Oldman as the
Panda.
voice of the villain of the second movie. I'm like, what? This is an animated movie. Like this is a child's movie about a panda that does kung fu. But and then I showed Allie Insomnia. So good, man. She hated
That's
it.
so
Garbage
crazy you
bags.
watched
Ty just
Insomnia.
watched
I
it.
watched Insomnia too, Cameron.
Yeah, and of course she hated it because she wanted to root for the cop the entire time. She's like, I can't really root for anybody. I'm like,
No, she
that's
can
the
vote for
point.
Hillary Swank. Let's go.
I'm like, that's the point. Everyone, I'm like, there is no such thing as good and
That's the
bad people.
point, James.
Nah, let me sleep. Let me sleep.
Wrapped up in
Wrapped up in the garbage bags.
Garbage bags.
And then for our
Insomnia is so good, dude.
every year or whatever for like our anniversary, we did it like a month later just because our for like our actual anniversary we were in Hawaii, but for our 1 year anniversary we just repeated our first date, which was just painting and then watching About Time because it's the best movie ever.
Dead crazy.
And
I watched
of
About Time too.
Of course, Allie wept the entire time just because, and that's it's so funny. She's like, it's much better being able to actually cry because when we watched on our first date, I didn't even process until watching the movie that because her dad died of lung cancer, and I'm
Oh
like,
man.
as I'm watching it
Yeah.
with her, I'm like, ooh, and I was watching it with her sister who was on a first date with my one of my buddies. I was like, this is not good.
Yeah. Very heavy
But
for
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
it's literally a masterpiece. And then um we watched The Town together. Showed Dad it, and so fun. It's
And
crazy.
dad, of course, he's like, too much language.
A lot of F words. I'm like, as if you cared. Come
Yeah.
on.
He's like, hey, and the secret he's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
a
Go.
100%.
Let's
Doesn't
go.
bother him. It doesn't bother him in Die Hard, but
Dude, it
um,
just depends on who's swearing, if he's
Yeah, exactly.
conservative
If
or
it's Bruce
not, you
Willis, he
know?
doesn't hear it. It's like in,
if
out.
they're
If
if
it's a
they're Republican
conservative
and they're
swearing, he's
swearing, he's
like,
like
music to my ears.
he's using the Bible's language.
He's justified. Righteous indignation.
And then we also watched Coherence, and
Oh my gosh, dude.
uh,
Bangers.
it's literally a masterpiece. And then we watched
So good.
Hot Fuzz as well, super fun. And then Jordan showed me Mortal Kombat Legends: Scorpion's Revenge, extremely violent but really fun. And then we watched 13 Lives. Jordan forced it down my throat,
My
and it
gosh,
was pretty
Cameron was
good.
on his phone the whole time. I'm
I
like,
was
what?
not on my phone the whole time. I was on my phone for like the first 40 minutes.
Like a whole thing.
It's literally like a 2 hour and a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah.
And then we watched The Internship, which I thought was actually pretty fun. That was also an alley recommendation. And then we watched The Naked Gun 2.5, The Smell of Fear.
Mm.
So dumb, but so funny.
Dude,
Um,
Leslie Nielsen, man.
I can't even quote it on here. I'm sorry.
oh my God, dude, there's so many good lines. Just I'm excited to watch the third one,
I can't
the
remember if it's the one, but
three
yeah,
and a
my
half or
favorite.
whatever it's
Who
called.
are you? How did you get in here? I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith. Oh, good, dude. That might be a Spy Hard, or
I
I can't
honestly,
remember.
and
Make a gun
maybe it's just 'cause
33
I
or
haven't
something.
seen the Peter Sellers ones. I honestly might think that he's funnier than Peter
Peter
Sellers.
Sellers. He's definitely
No,
up there with physical comedy.
I'd say no.
I
I
just
think
think
Peter Sellers was better at selling
I haven't
the
seen those ones
slow,
in forever.
subtle humor.
All I can ever think of though with Peter Sellers, you said murder, I said murder. Who said you said murder? I said murder.
The cook who thinks he's a gardener, and the chef who is
And then
the
I
butler's
watched
gone missing.
I watched
You, what are you doing? Hits him in the face with a mason
Yeah.
chain.
and then
So
I watched
good, dude.
Final Destination Bloodlines with Jordan and Grant. And man, we were crying laughing. There was
Dude, it's
oh,
probably it's one of the funnier movies somehow.
it's not as
Freaking,
good as the original. Nothing will ever beat the original.
I know. I've thought about this. Like, I was like,
So
nice try. I liked what they did. It's my favorite since the first one and the opening scene in two.
man, yeah.
I still drive
We
cautiously.
watched
Today, I had a guy driving with those big wheels of, I don't know, I think you wrap hay up in them. I don't know what you do with them. But anyway, he's driving in front of me, and I was like, get out of this lane, dude. These
I
wheels
had
are
the
coming off the
premonition.
back of his truck. Yep. I just cheated death. So,
And then but yeah, it was silly. And then watched Constantine City of Demons, the movie. It's kind of insane. It's low-key all
Two? You watched two different Constantine
yeah,
movies?
this one's called City of Demons, the movie, and it's like an actual full like length feature length, and it's
Oh, the other one was a short.
yeah, it's the other one's like a 30-minute short. This one is R rated, like hour and 15, and it's actually kind of like depressing. It talks about like how people in LA like selling their souls to like this demon, and it's kind of crazy. I was like, this is like low-key kind of deep for an animated movie. And of course it ends depressingly, but they always do with Constantine, which is also why I love it. So, um, and then I watched a Batman versus Two-Face. It's like an animated, but it's a homage to Adam West, and they let him voice Batman. And I unfortunately hate Adam West. I know that's hard to say as a Batman fan, but I'm like, maybe it's just because I didn't grow up on it, and I know
guy's a
like,
cornball, dude.
yeah, it's not funny, like at all. Like every single time he spoke, I was like, ugh. Like I
Correct,
was,
Robin. We must find a way. He reminds me of like William Shatner. He just has like a weird way of talking. Like his
yeah,
cadence and everything is so
and then
weird.
everything
Some
like
days
the
you just can't get rid of a bomb.
holy cow, Batman! I can't believe that. I was like, I was on my phone the entire time and still almost turned it off. I was like, this sucks. Um,
Dude, you guys saw that clip I sent you of like Nolan had just hit
Yes, the
Hans
Nolan
Zimmer's
music.
music
Yeah. It
in
made me
Adam
want to
West's
watch
Batman.
the old Batmans. I was gonna watch Batman Begins after that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to watch
The
it so bad.
music, dude. But
and then
anyway,
I
it just
watched,
made it so intense, even though he's carrying a comically large bomb. Just has Hans Zimmer's score for Batman. So
and
good.
then I watched Superman Doomsday, which is just another animated one. It's not as good as Death of Superman. And then I watched I was kind of on a Timothy Chalamet kick with Allie because
Beautiful boy.
Yeah, I watched Beautiful Boy and oh, so good. And then also showed her, and she of course wept. And then I showed her The King. Oh, dude,
King is so good.
so good. His performance in that is so good.
Just that head
It's like,
stab.
yeah.
Did we review King on
It was
here? I feel
Yeah.
like we did, right?
it
Yeah.
was funny because
We
remember
should.
David Michaud films.
Micho?
Me should.
But yeah, it was funny because Allie was like, she was like, Loki, the most brutal deaths of them all was the stab in the head. She was like, that was hard for me to watch. She was like, all the other stabs I didn't mind as
Even
much.
the little boy's head, like that wasn't
Dude,
intense.
how about a man drowning in a bunch of murky mud, dude? Can you
That
imagine
yeah,
drowning in mud? Not even water, like
yeah. Is
drowning
there a
with
worse
like
way to go?
mud going into your lungs? Oh my
Oh, and
gosh.
also the way that Robert Pattinson is killed is just the best. He's like, no, I'll take that battle. I can't even stand up, and he's just like, yeah, get him. I'm like, yeah, that's right. On. And then showed Allie Knives Out because saw that there was a trailer for the new one, and I was like, oh, the new Knives Out. I'm like, maybe it'll be good. And she was like, what's that? And then I was like, oh, you haven't seen that? And then she was like, and then I like pull it up, and she's like, wait, is this the one where the guy who like like has his nurse like kill him because he doesn't want to. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yep.
And so and
Yep.
I was like,
It's exactly
and then
that
she's
movie.
like, I don't remember anything after that. And I was like, I think you should still watch it. And luckily, it's like the twist that they tell you in the first like 30 minutes. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So because otherwise, I was like, you don't know if you've seen this, but you know the exact twist. She's like, that's the only thing I can remember from. And I'm like,
Mm,
okay, whatever. But but yeah, just looking forward to watching Batman the animated series, and then there's a couple things on my other things on my watch list. Um, what was it? Oh, I'm debating. I can't decide if I want to go see Fantastic Four in theaters. It's just I've heard like a lot of people are like, oh, it's the best thing that they've done since Endgame, and other people and they're like, it stands on its own, and then other people are like, eh, and I'm like,
You can
but
just wait. I'm gonna buy it.
yeah, but I'm debating if I want to go see it on like $5 Tuesday because it'd be kind of fun to watch it in the theater. But
Dude,
I
I
don't
can't keep up with you two. You guys have been seeing so many movies. I'm like, oh man.
know. But and then obviously just showing Allie like a million movies. So yeah.
I love it, dude. Thanks for sharing,
That
Cameron. It's quite an extensive list. Mine isn't as long, but I do have a few movies because I'd mentioned Weapons. I just want to mention on here, listeners, we are definitely reviewing it for the podcast. It's good.
I love
And
Barbarian, so I am going to watch Weapons.
okay, well, keep your hope. I don't know.
Same
Some people
director?
seem to like
Same
Barbarian
director,
more.
yeah.
Some people like
Oh,
Weapons.
brother.
I Cameron, did you not like Barbarian?
It was fine. It was
It's fine.
scarring, is what it was. Never
I
get that. I
so
can never get
if I could say,
that mother's
I
tits out
think
of
you would
my
like
freaking
Weapons
eyes
more.
and
If I'm
balls.
being honest, I think Cameron will like Weapons more if you do watch it. Are you going to see Weapons?
Well, Ty,
I mean,
just say it'll be on the pod, and then it'll force him to
Okay,
watch
yeah.
watch it.
is there a naked lady who force breastfeeds adults?
No, thankfully.
If no, then there's a good chance that I'll watch it.
Awesome. Like I said, yeah, we'll have to review it. And then I watched Nobody with Bob Odenkirk because
The second
Nobody
one?
2 was coming out. No, not yet. I need to see it. I just rewatched it in anticipation for it. I just haven't found time to go to the
Unfortunately,
theater.
I've seen that movie like 6 or 7 times. I've showed so many people it, and I think it gets worse every time. Not like a
Yeah.
ton worse, but it's just like kind of diminishing returns.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, but Nobody was good. And then I watched Just Friends. My goodness. I don't know
Nobody
what
was
it is
good.
about Ryan Reynolds in that movie. It's a
No,
perfect
you know who
movie.
stole the show was
The firefighter.
Anna Faris.
Anna Faris.
Oh, I thought the
Oh, yeah,
firefighter
and
was
Dusty
hilarious.
Dinkleman, his character is amazing. Like, would you care to join us in a carol of the birth of our Lord? No, like attacks him. So funny. Like, I
No,
literally,
no scene in that movie will be is better than the when he's getting carried away in the ambulance and then it goes down the slide. That
he's like in
that,
that paramedic sled and flies up in there and just
that
eats
scene every
snow,
time
like
makes me die. I don't
eats
know what it
snow,
is.
dude.
It's so dumb and silly, but it's just
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That movie will forever be. That's amazing. And then I watched About Time. So two bangers back to back. About Time, Cameron. I watched it with all my family visiting. I showed it to all my in-laws, and they all were like, Ty, why weren't you pushing this movie and advocating it more? Because we almost watched something else, but I was like, I didn't want to be like too pushy, like, oh, you have to see it, and then they're watching it and they're like, eh. Because I was also worried about showing it to them and they like wouldn't resonate with it. And after like, I think most everyone
Were you
cried, and it's not
are you
like
as bad
I'm
as
like watch it so you can cry, but it was
are
just
you as
like,
bad
no,
as me? Do you always pause on the naked scenes? I'm so bad. I'm like, ah, ah.
no, I'm not a pervert, so I don't have that problem.
No, well,
But
that's dude, that is the fakest R movie of all time. It's literally
Art.
the art show, boob shot, and then that's it. And then there's I guess there's like five F words.
well,
That's
there is like Rachel McAdams undressed, but I guess there's that, but
But like every single time it's done in like a comedic way, and you don't ever see her like naked.
I mean, it is the most horrific scene where he tells his future in-law that he doesn't have oral sex with his
That is
daughter.
the best thing ever. But no oral.
Yeah, but we're not doing oral.
Oh,
Oh,
I wasn't
okay.
planning on bringing that up.
So funny. Yeah, where would that come up? Yeah, and then he does it. That About Time is a perfect movie. Anyway, so yeah, my after he watched it, so my brother-in-law, he was like, I have not stopped thinking about that movie. He
He's
goes, that's
gay. Shut
beautiful.
up.
Yeah, I am gay. Yeah, we quoted that too all the time. It's like, you should be careful with the
Hi,
label
this is
of
my friend
girlfriend.
Rory. She's gay.
I know Rory's so good. She's gay.
I
He
don't know if
identifies it
actually
right.
I don't know if Tatiana's seen it yet
Oh,
because
dude.
I've seen it too many times. I'm just like I can't watch it anymore.
Yeah, that's
I know
understandable.
I'm not as
No.
obsessed with Cameron. I swear I'm checking this. There's always like a ton of movies about time, movies
No.
about time, about time. About time.
So after having watched Weapons, I wanted to, my brother-in-law to, so I was like, let's watch Barbarian so you can see other films because he wanted to see Barbarian
You
and he
watch
wants to see
Barbarian
Weapons. And I
after
was like,
About Time.
No,
no, no. So this is a different evening. So yeah, so I
Oh,
watched About Time.
watch
And then,
Weapons.
so we did Barbarian and then we did Your Next and Deadstream, all a triple feature in one night. So
your next is the best of those three.
that's funny you say that. I think Deadstream, what I reviewed, I think I put Barbarian and Deadstream at the same. I put Your Next a little lower. After knowing it, I think the first time watch is so much
Oh, the
better
first. Oh, that
because I never
ending.
forgot it. I to this day I don't rush out the door. Like if you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. But I don't hurry out the door, dude. So yeah, and then
Oh, that hurts.
Deadstream,
Also,
yeah,
Wrong Turn is literally just a better version of Barbarian.
Wrong Turn.
It's totally different, but
Is
I
Wrong
just
Turn the Jennifer Lawrence one?
It's the
Wrong.
eyes with the guy with no eyes. They like eye poked him.
Oh no no, that's yeah the remake. Yeah yeah, the Wrong
Oh,
Turn
the
movie.
remake. Yeah, yeah.
I do want to see the Wrong Turn again with my brother-in-law. I told him he'd like it because we watched Ritual and I wanted to do that a double feature with Wrong Turn. Those two movies remind me of each other, like camping, hiking out in the woods and really good themes and whatnot. But so yeah, after Your Next Deadstream, I gotta say like that movie was really funny. I enjoyed watching
I
Deadstream
love
again.
Deadstream.
Deadstream was really good. Like I was laughing again, and I forgot most of the scares, and it was really clever. Like I think your Deadstream is a really low key, really great
Dude, they
film.
need to make a new movie. I'm like,
Yeah,
where's
yeah, they need a sequel, but like yeah, there's so much about it that I said in my review is like, dude, he needs to team up with like Ash in the Evil versus the Evil Dead, Bruce
yeah.
Campbell and him. Like, there's just so many
No, he he,
influences there that were
he
clearly
literally
part
is.
of it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a modern day
yeah,
Evil
yeah.
Dead.
It's like
It's like a young Ash. If the
yes,
Ash lived today, he would be
yes,
a streamer because he's
yeah,
a narcissist.
yes, yes, yeah. What? No, for my fans and for my sponsors.
Yeah,
And then we watched all the in-laws. We watched Lord of the Rings and the Two Towers. Holy cow, that was a
awesome.
perfect movie. I liked it, but I realize now that I might have to say I think I like the first one more after watching the sequel. We watched the extended cut. Yeah, I used to think two was my favorite movie, but now I'm leaning toward one. I think the
That's
first,
all. I always love when we rewatch them all. They're always like, no, actually, I think the first one's my. Wait,
I
I
think
think
the first one, maybe
the second
third.
one's my favorite.
No, yeah, I think
Third's the
number one is
best.
my favorite.
Third's just the best culmination.
Yeah, because two, I will say the Battle of Helm's Deep is probably one of the greatest movie battles of all time. Like the
See,
suspense, the
that's
layout.
that's me with the Spider-Verse though. Every time I watch them, I change my mind.
Yeah, no, but the Battle
I'm
of
like,
Helm's
no, the
Deep,
first
I
one
will
was a
not
way
change my
better one. It's
mind.
just a
It's
complete
the
movie. And then
best
the second one, I'm
fight
like,
and it's the best battle in all three of the movies is the Battle for Helm's Deep for sure. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Helm's Deep. It's amazing.
Two
Like just the
Towers.
suspense. They have the orcs coming up. The
the
arrows
Hobbit
all
games
pull
are better.
taut, and then the one guy lets an arrow go, and then like the orc starts screaming and
Hey, what are you doing?
get into a frenzy.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing?
Anyway, so after having watched I wanted to see Donham Gleeson. Then there's Brendan Gleeson, who's Donham Gleeson's father from About Time. He was in a movie called The Grand Seduction. It's really good. The
I
title is
watched it.
so misleading. It's like a very feel-good movie where it's like this struggling sea shanty town is like going they don't have any jobs, the fish have all dried up, and people are just
I
losing sense of
I
purpose.
feel
And
like
then
people need though to be a salesman like you because
mm,
they literally faked it to make it. I feel like the message gets a little lost because it's like everyone's a
oh
liar
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
the entire
No,
foundation is built on a lie.
the movie
And
ends way too quickly, but
oh
like
yeah, and it's just like all of a sudden he's like, "All right, I'll stay with you guys, even
no,
though
I'll
you
stay with
guys
you.
lied to me and you're
My fiance
literally
lied, and you guys all lied to me. So I guess I don't
my
trust anyone. So I guess
yeah."
I'll stay with you guys.
I guess I'll
Like,
stay with you anyways.
yeah, they needed a few more moments where it's like, oh, this was still genuine, and like their feelings for him was genuine. That was the thing that was missing. Like we needed something to piece that, but the movie overall was very sweet and very endearing. So even if I turn my brain off for that moment where it's like, that's why again, it doesn't get a perfect rating. But okay.
No,
Then I watched a movie called Dangerous Animals. I think we'll have to review it on here, if not for Jai Courtney's performance. Guys, I can't believe I'm saying this actor's name again. Remember when Jai Courtney was in everything and he
he
was so
was.
bland?
He was.
He was in everything and he is so bland.
He Jack Reacher, and then it was like,
The
what's
movie
that?
where he plays a sadistic serial killer that feeds people to sharks is his most
Ah, don't
likable
spoil it.
performance.
Or is that in the trailer?
It's
That's in the
literally the
trailer.
plot
Okay.
synopsis, but yeah.
All right.
But again, just to see it for that, and it's his most likable he's ever been. It kind of reminds me of like when Russell Crowe just kind of like let
Yes,
himself go a little
unhinged.
bit and
Yeah.
unhinged. I'm like, this is Judge Courtney's.
He's all right.
Yeah, it's like for that reason, I'm like, you
Oh,
needed to
that's
see it.
right.
I was saying the quote from Unhinged where the kid who was lit on fire. They said, "Yeah, he's all right. He'll be
He's gonna
fine."
be fine.
He's
Yeah,
gonna be fine.
he was set on fire.
Lit
He'll
him
be
on
fine.
fire.
Then
He's not.
I watched a movie called Freywaka or however it's pronounced. It's like a foreign film.
Oh, yeah.
I think the problem is this came out after I've seen like all of Severance. Severance had some weirder stuff in this movie, but it had a similar vibe where it was like this cult in this little town, had a creepy kids, it had like this and that, and then in the end it was like it was kind of like Saint Maud meets like Severance meets something else. But anyway, the movie was fine. I thought it was just fine, but um not a lot happens, and maybe that's the point, but it's like, oh, unreliable narrator and all that. So it reminds me a little bit of like It Comes at Night, but it's just not as exciting. It's like a slow burn. It Comes at Night with not a lot happening. So it was good
You
though, but
haven't
I
shown
probably
me
won't
one
do it.
shred of evidence that's better though.
Yeah, exactly. And then I watched an absolute banger called Rescuers Down Under. My goodness. This movie was like in the Disney Renaissance in the
I think
1990s.
that movie used to scare me.
I think you're thinking about the first one. The first one's definitely creepier.
Maybe it's the first one. Is
Yeah,
that well?
because
The second
they
one, Down
send her
Under, is
down
the
to
one
get the
where they get put
diamond
in
and it's like
jail.
creepy. What's that?
Is that one the one they get put in jail?
Well, there's a poacher and he's terrifying. He's great. The poacher in Rescuers Down Under. And let's be honest, Rescuers Down Under, without it, I don't think you have the magic carpet ride. Without John Candy's funny, wacky performance, you don't get Robin Williams in Aladdin, and you certainly don't get How to Train Your Dragon. Like the whole movie has all those inspirations in it. Like the kids are literally flying with the eagle, and it's like. What person didn't dream of this? Like an animal that could be their best friend that wouldn't eat them and would protect them and fly them around all of Australia. It's freaking great. So Rescuers Down Under is amazing. Then I watched a movie called Until Dawn. Jordan mentioned this one, but I can't remember why he recommended it or
I liked it.
if you liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was fine. I didn't dislike it, and I remember thinking like there was definitely some good scares, but it was just too many jump scares because after a while it actually kind of made me laugh. I was like, "Oh, geez. Wow.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness."
There's parts I thought it was just silly. I thought it was like Groundhog Day or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Or
It,
Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day a little bit, yeah. That's kind of the premise, right? And you're trying to figure out the mystery and everything. And some of the creatures were good. Like I liked like oh the miner, the this creature. And there's a video game called Until Dawn that it made me think of as well. You
Hmm.
fight like Chupacabra and you make decisions and characters die in horrific ways and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know if they're all related, are they? The video game and the movie?
I don't know. I haven't.
If they are,
I
it's
didn't play
loose,
all the
yeah.
way through the game, so
Yeah. But I watched the playthrough because I remember hearing it was such a terrifying game, and I was like, there's definitely some good scares and good deaths in it, but some of it's kind of ridiculous. And then I saw Insomnia Cameron. Then I watched The Surfer. This movie, we might have to do it for the pod. Nick Cage. this is one. It's probably one of the most stressful movies I've ever seen. Like, my gosh, it's right up there with Good Time and Uncut Gems. It's probably like it's
Yes.
definitely not as stressful as those two, but it's like third or fourth most stressful movie I've ever seen. Like, just watching everyone like gaslight Nick Cage
Oh,
and
don't
watch.
spoil. I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, you haven't seen Surfer yet?
No, I started it and
Oh,
there's just
it's
too many
like
movies. I
it's as
can't.
trippy as Mandy. Yeah, it's weird. So, but
Oh,
it's
my
frustrating. So
favorite.
definitely go in with that mindset because Jordan, I'll be honest, the movie made me angry a little bit because I'm just like, my gosh.
Oh,
So just be prepared
there's
for it.
another movie like that, like infuriating.
Yeah, it's
And
infuriating. It's
Red
one of
Letter
those.
Media recommended it. What is it called?
It's
Anyways,
good, but it is one of those things. I just want you to be prepared because I wish someone would have told me it's like you might even get a little upset watching it because after I watched it, I was like, yeah, I get what they were doing, but I kept waiting like, come on, something good's gotta happen for our boy Nick Cage. And then I watched Naked Gun. My goodness, the Naked Gun with Liam Neeson was so funny. I can't wait for you guys to see it.
it,
Or
I've seen it already.
you've
Jordan's
seen it,
seen it.
Jordan. You haven't seen it,
Yes,
Cameron. You need
yeah,
to see it. It's so
I'm
funny.
very, very excited to rewatch it with Cameron.
So
Or, I
many
mean,
funny moments.
I don't know if I hope we get to rewatch it together, but or
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
dude, the burrito scene. I mean, there's so many scenes that had me laughing, but when he
No,
just went
yeah,
back to
for
get
me,
another
I
taco
won't say
or
anything
another
about it
hot.
other than Snowman. That for
Yes, oh,
me
the
was the
snowman. Yes.
best. So
The
funny.
and the part that had me probably laughing the hardest was when he's like fatso eating spaghetti meatballs.
Yeah. Cherry,
Anyways,
Roosevelt, Fat Bozo eating a plate of spaghetti.
yeah, for whatever reason that killed me. So,
That's so good, dude.
oh, well, I won't say anymore because I don't want Cameron to get spoiled, but
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, great movie. Like, and
And you
it
really
reminded me. It
spoiled the
literally
Naked
has a
Gun.
gag,
yeah.
like something out of what's it called? What's Up, Doc? That's another thing it reminded me of. The ending with the whole car and everything, just like very much like What's Up, Doc. So that was really funny. But anyway, yeah. So the Naked Gun. That's everything I've seen, dear listeners. It's been good catching up. But my goodness, Jordan, throw some of your best movies that you've seen.
Just a couple. The Punisher. Um,
Is that a
I love
movie
it.
The
show, or is that
movie?
the one? Is that the one
The
with
mi-
the guy with the mist, or is this the John Bernthal thing?
Is that his name, John Bernthal?
No, I don't
Thomas
know.
Jane.
Is
I
it
don't. Is it
Jordan?
the dad from
Was
the
it the guy?
mist, or is
Yeah,
it?
the Mist, that guy.
Okay, so that's the movie.
Was it the guy that always says, "Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something."
Is
He's
that John
in
Bernthal? He's the guy that's always rubbing his head in The
he's
Walking
in
Dead.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Tell you something.
Who?
He's in Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Remember they're
Yeah, he's the
yeah,
vegan police. Yeah, vegan
the
police.
vegan police, yeah. No vegan
Milk and
powers.
eggs, B.
Look at XP. Anyways,
Gross,
I
B.
love revenge films. And then
Did you
Ty,
watch the show with John Bernthal though? I've heard it's good, I think, or
He's always
the
Daredevil's
said
good.
season one is good, and then season
season one's really good. Second
Okay.
season,
Okay.
but yeah, I think that's where the scene goes. No, 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 no. The meme or
Wait,
whatever.
wait, wait,
Oh
wait,
yeah,
wait,
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 wait, wait, wait. Um,
wait.
Ty, so John Woo, I keep telling you to watch his original foreign films. They are so
John,
good. He
is
is
that the dude
like,
who made Saw?
honestly, he has ruined
no, that's
action
James
movies.
Wan.
He's ruined, no, John
John
Woo.
Woo did like Face Off, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but his American films are not great. But
Yeah.
if you go back and watch his original films,
You might
holy
say
crap,
something
Ty,
gets lost in translation.
he seriously, like, he has ruined action films for me because his films are so fetching good. Like, like his action is unbelievable. Cameron might not care. I mean, maybe you like it. I don't know, but and it's my kind of action too because it's just like lots of blood squibs, and he always uses white rooms, and so the walls are like covered and sprayed in blood by the end of the scenes. But holy crap, the probably my favorite out of all of them because there's so many good ones. A Better Tomorrow too. It's I know you can skip the first one. First one's boring, but the second one, I mean, it has some good stuff, whatever. But I don't really care for it. I don't think it matters that you skip it, dude. A Better Tomorrow too. Seriously, the like this one guy, he's like, he can't overcome his fear to shoot a gun, and the guy is like, he's like dragging him around and throwing him into the hallway while people are shooting at him, and he's oh, I'm trying to think of like a really great moment. Anyways, there's just I'm not doing it justice. I don't know how to sell you on this, but anyways,
I'll
he's
check it out. I'm down for an action film. Sounds fun.
okay. Then uh maybe I'm trying to decide.
Yeah, because
Anyways,
I've already done my part. You guys need to watch Dangerous Animals,
maybe
Weapons,
take
and
Jared
Naked Gun.
Bauer's recommendation, and that's who got me on him. And he
Okay.
recommended his early film. It's the one where he's holding the baby. I can't remember the name of that one.
On the Baby. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I
Is
recommended
it
it
the
like
one where it goes
ages.
backwards or not? No, that's
It's
not
called Hard Boiled. I recommended it like
Hard Boiled.
ages ago
I
too.
do remember you
You
mentioning
could skip
Hard
the
Boiled.
first hour and just watch the last half of the action.
No, this is the problem. Jordan doesn't understand like setup and payoff. Jordan's like, oh, watch the payoff. It's totally worth it. It's
Oh,
like
well, because
you
his
have to
setups,
watch the
Ty,
setup.
his setups put me to sleep. I'm sorry that they do.
So then did it make it in your top 10, Jordan?
It's like when
Yeah,
Jordan
it
watched
actually
True
did make my
Detective and
top
he's like, just
100
watch this
better
action
tomorrow.
sequence with no context. It doesn't mean anything. It's not even that impressive. But when you know what's at stake, you're like, oh my gosh, please accomplish the mission. Yeah, Jordan.
And then you mentioned James Wan. I've been on a James Wan binge and I love Death Sentence. Love. It's like Death Wish directed by freaking James Wan, dude.
Doing
He's
that,
using
but
like an ash double barrel shotgun, shooting people's legs off. I'm like, this is what I want. And then I rewatched Malignant. If you haven't seen it, Ty, I recommend it. Have you seen it
I
yet?
want to see Malignant. I know I heard about the twist it took and it worked for some people and it didn't work for
No,
others.
I
I do
see.
want to see
That's the
it.
thing is I actually like it better the second time knowing the twist. I think the twist
Yeah.
is dumb,
Yeah.
but knowing the twist, it's like.
You're
But then
like,
again, it's
this is,
it's like a B movie made on an A budget because
yeah.
it's like Basket Case on steroids. So Basket
Exactly.
Case is absolute trash, but I love it. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
These are all movies I don't know if Cameron would like, but Ty might
I'll
appreciate
check them out. Yeah.
because it's
Well,
basically falls in the category of like the movies that scarred Cameron, like Matilda and stuff.
yeah, bro. Mr.
I love it.
Trunchbull top 10 all-time villains.
Well, like I said,
Miss
yeah,
Trunchbull.
I'd
like
rather I'd rather be in a room with General Grievous than Miss Trunchbull.
one thing I forgot to mention was just we always talk about movies, and because my letterbox doesn't allow me to put TV shows, I watched all of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I think it's season 16 now. It was really funny.
Oh
There's
yeah.
some great episodes in it. I think it was better than the last episode, maybe the last two seasons. It was good. But yeah, there were some really funny episodes. There's one where they get addicted to like hot sauce and they start driving an EMT. It reminded me, it
Oh
literally
yeah.
was like a mockery of Michael Bay's Ambulance, is literally what it was.
Oh.
You mean Jake Gyllenhaal's masterful performance?
Yeah. But anyway, like Mac and they're Mac and the whole gang, Rob and
Dennis.
Dennis are all and Charlie are
Dennis
like
Jordan,
eating
every single time he watches the show,
peppers.
dude, he reminds me so much of you.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, he is a sociopath, so hate to hear it.
So good, dude. It reminds me of you because of all the implications.
It's the implications,
Because
Cameron.
of the implications. It's so funny. Yeah, so anyway, It's Always Sunny was great. And then I watched what's the other show I watched?
Oh,
Oh shoot. I can't remember. I think it might be called The Countdown.
Sorry,
It-
Cameron. What did you say? You couldn't hear you.
my thing's about to die. Let me grab my charger.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, The Countdown. It's kind of like 24, but it's like a show for the background, really. And it's all right. But anyway, The Countdown's fine. It was on Amazon, and then I've been watching Jeremy Clarkson's world tour that he does with James May and Richard Hammond. It's just really funny. But um, yeah, those guys are hilarious. It's basically like Top Gear, and it's like even if you don't like cars like me or know anything about cars, the show is very entertaining. The British humor, dude, it's unbelievable. Um, I think that's pretty much it for shows. Yeah, It's Always Sunny and I don't know if I mentioned I watched all of The Chosen season four, was it? Or was it five? Unbelievably good. So I'm like, I know
Oh, I
that how
haven't
the
seen the
story
latest
ends, but
season.
my goodness, is it good? I think we lost Cameron. He should be able to jump back on if he wants to, but
Basically
well,
done with it.
listeners, this has been Future Hit Movie Gems. Thank you so much, listeners, for tuning in. We love you lots. Leave us an email, futuremovies@gmail.com. Tell us a movie that you'd like us to review, or um, if there's a movie that we review, leave us a comment and share and like our stuff. We love you very much. This has been Future Hit Movie Gems signing out. Peace.
Bye.
Shoot him now.